Hey, what's up, guys? It's Don. I've been gone for a long time. When I mean a long time, I mean a long time. It's been years since I've uploaded, but I've been streaming on this channel. But I think I'm gonna bring it back to recording just like Baldur's Gate things. I've been a Baldur's Gate guy for a while. I streamed from start to finish. My first campaign with the Rogue, I think it was like roughly 80 hours. About. It took me maybe a month. And that's what me, I think I was coming home every night from work because I'm second shift. So I get home at 10 and I'd stay up till 1 or 2 and I'd repeat that process almost every day. I think I'm going to bring it back. I love D&D. I love Baldur's Gate, heavily so. So I think it's going to be my channel's focus for probably now until the end. D&D, Baldur's Gate, stuff like that. And when I stream, it'll be Call of Duty. Just because I'm a big Call of Duty guy too. I do have a separate channel that I play on with all my buddies, and we play all sorts of games on there. It's kind of like a funny moment channel, kind of like how this one was. But yeah, I'm gonna keep all that stuff mainly on that channel now. So yeah. So onto this, I have multiple mods, multiple mods. I have to write them all down in my description, but I have a lot of mods that change appearances, that added classes. It gave me more spell slots only because spell slots are kind of, to me, they're, I know it's how it's supposed to be, but I like having more, so I got more. That's pretty much the extent of my mods, though. It's just classes, spell slots. I took out all the other unnecessary mods I had. I got mods that added spells. Get rid of like this other stuff, but yeah, I'm gonna play balanced just for the sake of it. That's how I beat my first one. I want to stream Tactician with my brother so we can get the achievement for beating it, and then we're gonna go here next. We're gonna go honor. Honor mode is gonna be a nightmare though, but hey, we'll get there when we get there. I'm gonna let the opening cinematic play out. Maybe, I don't know. I've seen it a million times now. I'm gonna let it go out. Play it. Yeah, I've seen it too many times. Sorry to anybody who hasn't. And also, as an honor of starting a YouTube channel, I will be the Dark Urge for this playthrough. Just because I want to be. I've seen so many people play Dark Urge, it seems fun. Never had a Dark Urge myself. I'm gonna be one of the smaller races too because they don't get no love. There's literally like no love for small races. Even the mods I have don't give them hair. I think. Yeah, they don't even get hair for my mods. It's actually kind of scuffed. Give me a second. Which ones do? These mods really hate the smaller people, bro. What the hell? At least tell me they got some for gnomes. Yeah, that gnome looks dashing, bro. No, they don't. That's kind of tragic. I guess I'll be a tiefling. A tiefling Dark Urge just makes so much more sense to me. See, I got two heads. I have this little handsome devil. And this alright man. Can't tell the difference. I've never been good at telling the difference between heads or not. I'm the wrong person to ask for that kind of stuff.
Where to next?
You know what? My Dark Urge is gonna be a female.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
It's opened. More of those wretched things.
Oh, look at that. They got so many more faces, dog. I will keep the tattoo. I like the tattoo. Kind of like that. I like that face. I'm not know. It's that one or this one. Okay, I'm picking that. I'm a Dark Urge. For people who don't know, Dark Urge is kind of a. He's the edge lord of Baldur's Gate, but I trying to figure out what tattoos I should get. I wish you could have more than one, personally, because the fact that I get rid of the birds if I click another one sucks. I'm gonna be dripped out. Hold on. This is the one I gave my rogue. I like this. I'll keep my eye color. Maybe I'll switch it. See what the moniker looks like. Nah, blue don't look terrifying, bro. Purple on the other. I like purple. I'm purple because my hair's kind of purple. No makeup for me. I'm all natural. I'm kidding. Just tiny bit. No, man. I'll go purely all natural black right. It's kind of cool. Even I haven't gone through all these hairstyles yet, so this is my first time going through them. I might speed it up in the YouTube video for the sake of time. My first video on this series might just be straight character creation. And the first half of me talking is to get the ball rolling. I don't want the videos to be way too long, because I see some people like 2 hours. Hour-long videos of Baldur's Gate. And mine's live comm. I'm talking as I'm recording. I'm not doing it post. So it's just gonna be like, I can't. It has to be kind of like I'm streaming it. That way I keep talking to myself. Because that was my habit when I was streaming. I just talk consistently to myself, even if I didn't have viewers. But because of Baldur's Gate, I ended up with a few new subscribers. So thank you for that. If you're watching the videos, appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoy the videos. Kind of fun. Oh. Might have found my hair. This is my hair. Hold on. Yeah, it's my hair. Facial hair? No. Oh, that's cool. It gives me a flower horn. That's cool. Alright, I'm keeping that. Okay, so keeping that one. I am not gonna be that. As you can see, I have 5 custom class mods. The one I'm gonna be playing is this one, the Voidborn. I'm gonna read all this because I don't want you guys to actually read it. You are a failure of all magical arts. You have done nothing to improve your skills with the sword, but you kept trying even when time and time again you failed. You never gave up. Then one day, a group of neighboring bandits decided to pillage your village. You fell at the first sign of a struggle, barely putting up a fight. In your last breaths, grasping for air, you heard a whisper, a voice of darkness from a distant place far from your own. I can give you what you seek. And instantly, you gave in, giving more and more of yourself to this presence until there was nothing left, yet it kept taking and taking past the point of anything left to take. It reviled all to you, and you wish you hadn't taken its offer, and yet you seem far more powerful than the rest, but at what cost? You stand back up, and an insatiable hunger in your mind and heart. Now, Voidborn, from the class description I was reading, is heavily based on Sukuna from Jujutsu Kaisen. I'll link the mod in my description. I'm gonna be using the one that's heavily Sukuna based because it's the damage dealer. It's supposed to be the strongest character in your party, and I love that. I love being glass cannon because that's essentially what you are. So you get this one, Sonito. I don't know if I said that right. Teleport to an enemy and deal damage with your main melee weapon and inflict additional radiant and necrotic damage upon impact. Nice. And then they have Sonito unarmed, which is the same thing, but with your fucking hands, you know. And I do have a mod that gave me the custom little logos, which is why you see them. You know, you got True Strike, you got Blade Ward, you get Fast Hands. This hand is broken. You need more bonus actions because I think these are... One of these becomes a bonus action later. I did play this mod beforehand of choosing it. Savage Attacker. Improved critical hit. Mortal Reminder is probably my favorite part of this. When you land a critical hit against a creature, that creature and any nearby creatures must succeed a wisdom saving throw or become frightened. They know you hit them so hard you scare the living shit out of them. That's my favorite thing. I'm going 2-weapon fighting because I like dual wielding. Because this sword is your class sword. It levels with you. It scales with you. So you don't need a weapon after it. And you get another one. I think if I did the mod right, I should get 2. That way I can dual wield it. Because I am getting the dual wield feat. Just because I'm going to go defense. Just because I want extra AC. This is the one that's heavily Sukuna based. Harnesser, the deepest shadows, the Phantom Strider wields a darkness with unparalleled mastery. They drown themselves in an obscurity and fully give into hungry nature, allowing them to unleash devastating necrotic power. The Phantom embraces the distortion of the darkness, casting demonic spells and enfeebling their adversaries. This is the one I'm going for. I'll read the other 2 just in case you guys want to know if you do decide to get the mod. Bait Spinner. Shattering beyond the boundary of dimension into the light side of the void through extreme thought of willpower in their dying moments. The Fate Spinner set in a liminal space for what seemed like an eternity, flooded by all of the knowledge of multiple universes. Then one day they open their eyes, awaken a world they are unsure is their own, ready to fill it with their newfound unlight. This one I think is pure support. This one's kind of like if you don't want Shadowheart, you can heal with this one, I'm pretty sure. Ethereal Weaver is damage and control based, like you like CC, like you like hold person people and all that. When a person is murdered in an extremely violent fashion, they often end up in the Shadowfell, doomed to wander for eternity. When a soul truly resists this process, making the very space and time warp around them, from the stress of an opposing force's dimension tears and the soul drops on the edge of the void, directly into the vortex that separates the light side from the dark. Their body becomes filled with the energies of both, slowly mastering the effects of time and space until they learn a way to return to normal and make the world quake with the void's influence. Phantom Strider for me, baby. And I am taking... I'm going to do Hex. Can't change my background. Better setting intimidation. A wicked moment, person, or thing that cannot be slain by your spell. Hunter minds, you carry with them. For this, because I know some of the Dark Urges stuff, like I'm sorry Alfrea, you know, but I'm gonna try to keep it as honest as I can, as much as I don't want to do that. And yeah, I'd rather have... Actually, no, I kind of like my stats. Yeah, I'm shit at strength stuff, but I don't really care about that. And for my character name, don't know. I always kind of struggle at naming female characters. Shit. What was the head name I chose? Because I'll just name it after the head I used for her face. Sylva? I don't know if I'm saying that right, but that's going to be my thing now. What was it? S-L... Did I goof that up? S-Y-L-V-A. Oh yeah, I goofed it up. No, I didn't. Just to be sure, because I'm not the best at reading. S-Y-L-V-A. Oh yeah, I did goof it up. See, This is why I talk to myself. So I wouldn't have caught that and my name would have been wrong this whole time. I don't care about my guardian's look. I don't. Just for the sake of time though, just slap Tiefling and go. Just fuck that. You know me. I'll make this maybe me getting the Shadowheart or doing the first fight with Lae'zel. Because I have a mod that ups my XP gain since I do have a level 20 mod. That level 20 mod I don't think is compatible with the Voidborn. The Voidborn ends at level 12. So I'm going to multi-class into, I think my last fight, I'm probably going to do Fighter. But yeah. Here we go. New playthrough.
The blood in your head thrums and pounds. That pounding blood obscures who you are. An overwhelming loss of memory. How you ended up amidst these hellish flames is just as hidden. You have nothing in your skull, besides your name and a headache. But you are in danger.
I have 2 dice by me. I have my D6 and a D20. Oh no, I have 4 dice. I got my D4. Oh, that's what the dice I was actually looking for. D4 will decide most of my choices. Zoom in. I got a 4, so I'm gonna take a deep breath, shake your head, and start anew.
Get out of here, and then you can shed light on the dark of the matter of yourself.
Yeah, so I think that's what I'm gonna do with this playthrough of my Dark Urge. I'm gonna have a separate. Like side on the side kind of role to determine my actions I make as a Dark Urge. Not for like everyday normal choices. Mainly just my Dark Urge choices, because I know Dark Urge has a lot of choices.
How much farther can I go?
Always loot that guy. I think I'm gonna get to a good spot and end part 1 of this video. Start my next recording shortly after. Start the uploading process for this one. Don't really gotta edit too much actually, because I'm just gonna raw it. I'm not gonna edit it. I don't see a point to edit. I'm not trying to be super funny. The most I can do. Actually, I might have to. I might have to drop images of the things I'm talking about for future reference, like Sukuna from Jujutsu Kaisen, all that. So it might be a little bit. Shouldn't be too long. It's just dropping pictures and when I talk about it. Thank you for tuning into part 1 of my new Baldur's Gate playthrough, my Dark Urge Sylva, my Voidborn kind of class review or like overview. We're gonna see how it plays. Got a normal playthrough. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. See you next time.